We're going to talk about Social Security here today, along with the rising cost of housing. Now, this is Richard with Wisdom Investor. Behind me, you'll see the beaches of La Jolla, California. I'm currently in the San Diego area with my wife, Sally, here. We have lots of new viewers to our channel, and I wanted to thank you for joining us. I am retired myself, and since we cover topics about either reaching retirement or what to do after you've reached retirement, I wanted to let you know that I practice what I preach. Everything we talk about on this channel, I have either done myself, or I am doing now, or in the future. This is not a bunch of theory that we talk about here on the channel. I'm having to make the same decisions as you. Now, here on this channel, we cover topics like Social Security, when to retire, how much money is needed to retire, expenses, investing, Social Security disability, financial independence, where to retire, and much more. Now, if you have a topic that you'd like to have included, please let us know what that topic is, and I'd be glad to look into doing a video in that area. The topic of Social Security seems to come up as one of the most interested in topics on this channel. Now, I'm 64 myself, and I will start taking my Social Security when I reach 65 in 2021. When to take Social Security and when to retire is a concern many viewers have. So when to take your Social Security and when to retire really comes down to, can you cover your expenses when you retire? The earlier you can retire, the better if you can make the numbers work out. Since I retired, the stress level has dropped, and I'm so happy that I made that decision. Now, keep in mind, everyone's situation is different. Some folks will be able to retire early and others will wait. Now, your health can also be a big factor when it comes to retirement. It's a big decision when to decide to retire, and it's something you want to try and plan out. Now, when I started thinking about retirement, it took me about 5 years to plan out and put everything in place so I could retire. What am I doing in La Jolla, California? That brings the subject of housing. As we all know, the cost of either renting or buying a house has risen in the last 5 years. I sold my house in the Pacific Northwest about 3 years ago. We wanted to downsize since our 2 daughters were close to graduation from college. I was anticipating that housing costs would turn to the downside and I could buy back at a lower cost. Well, that didn't happen. Baby boomers from California and other places were selling their homes and migrating to other areas. And the Pacific Northwest is one of those areas many people are migrating to. This continued to drive housing prices higher. Now I'm on the search to find a new place to live. A better climate and affordability are 2 factors I am considering. I've received comments from many of you, and that seems to be on the minds of many retirees. We are going to seek paradise and find a new place to live. In addition to our normal content about retirement, when to retire, how much money is needed to retire, Social Security, investing, and more, I will also include some videos on the channel where we are considering retiring and places we are going as we wait out this 6 to 12 month period. We also talk about investing and where to get the best interest rate on your savings. It's very important to build a nest egg prior to taking your Social Security so that you can supplement your Social Security payments. Let us know if there's any topics that you would like to have us cover. Your comments are important to me and those watching this channel. Again, we want to thank you for watching.